Today's horoscope, Aquarius October 2nd, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Touching moments or warm musings today can refresh your spirit. Venus and Ceres head into harmony, encouraging good feedback or social opportunities from professional dealings or business. Your personality can be the selling point in your career or business and the major contributing factor to your success these days. It's a generally good time for public relations and relationships with bosses, parents, or anyone who oversees you somehow. Still, on this day before a solar eclipse, it's best to reflect, process, and digest as you allow your intuition to kick in. Beginning something brand new may be premature, as your mind or circumstances might change later. As much as you can go with the flow, you also like to have a clear vision of where you're headed. Yet, eclipse season throws all of that up into the air as cosmic dust surrounds you with smokescreens. No one will know what exactly lies ahead, but the best thing to do is to find serenity and balance rather than letting all the excess energy and intensity drive your heart rate up. Eclipse season is here to show you that fate, destiny, and karma all exist, bringing shifts upon your path. Expect this energy to linger onward until nearly the end of the year. Changes at home will encourage you to be more financially astute. Take control back by working on your financial plans and education when the moon in Virgo trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Your home life might be unpredictable, especially if there are issues with your housing or loved ones. As a result, it could be financially strenuous. Although financial strains are not easy to maneuver, they could help you take action to create long-term stability and security. Look into your options to see what you can do to be financially prepared for changes in your personal life. Getting the most out of your private time starts with watching what you eat, so that any sudden changes don't make you feel uncomfortable. There is no reason why you shouldn't continue eating your basic 3 meals, with no snacks aside from fruit or veggies. With all the added stress nowadays, it is especially important to drink lots of water and stay away from dehydrating coffee and black tea. This day will mark the beginning of the new cycle for the perfect number that you are. A cycle of positive vibrations that will translate into a new enthusiasm and a real generosity towards those close to you, and above all, a singular chance for a few days. Most notably, you could bring a new project to life with the participation of your friends or members of your family. They should be happy because you will certainly be successful in your undertaking. As the Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter are invigorating the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life with an upcoming eclipsing new moon set to amplify this energy even further, you find yourself in the midst of some of the busiest weeks of the year. Additionally, a favorable alignment between Mars and Saturn is giving a powerful boost to income and job prospects as the new working week begins. Now more than ever, maintaining a proper balance between work and play is crucial. The Sun and Mercury, aligned in an adventurous part of your chart, have a date with destiny. As well as the moon returning tomorrow to begin the lead up to an eclipsing new moon, they are both drawing closer to a friendly aspect to Jupiter, now in his last full week in direct motion in your romantic sector. Venus has already begun the process of bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together, but the Sun and Mercury are here to close the deal. Daily Planetary Overview. As the moon enters Libra at the start of a new month, it's the perfect time to ask yourself, how can you regain balance and find peace in your life? Libra's energy invites us to seek emotional harmony and create a sense of equilibrium in our hearts and minds. So, what brings you that sense of peace? Perhaps it's confiding in a close friend, spending time with a loved one, or diving into a hobby that makes your soul sing. It could even be something as simple as taking a quiet moment for yourself, away from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Whatever it is, this is your gentle reminder to focus on what helps you feel mentally, spiritually, and emotionally aligned. Have you noticed how much better you feel when you make time for the things that truly nourish your spirit? Maybe it's a favorite pastime that you haven't indulged in for a while, or perhaps it's just sitting in silence and reflecting. Life has a way of pulling us in a million directions, but today, you're being encouraged to slow down and reconnect with what brings you peace. This sense of self-confidence and clarity is a beautiful gift of the current cosmic alignment. But here's something to keep in mind. Sometimes, when we feel empowered, we can come across as overly confident or even a little arrogant without meaning to, of course. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you were sure you had the best solution, but in pushing that belief, you unintentionally rubbed others the wrong way? It's all too easy to forget that even when we're sure we're right, there's always value in listening to others' perspectives. The energy right now is about balance, not just within yourself but in how you relate to others. Being modest and diplomatic can help you avoid unnecessary conflicts. Even if your ideas are spot on, adopting a more collaborative approach can turn potential friction into productive discussions. So, instead of questioning everything around you, take a step back and let your natural charm and tact guide you toward more harmonious outcomes. Speaking of harmony, if you've been feeling tense or irritable lately, it's a good idea to check in with yourself and your emotions. Do you feel like your patience has been running thin, or maybe you've been overreacting to minor annoyances? It happens to the best of us. Have you ever noticed that when you're stressed, even the smallest things can feel overwhelming? Sometimes, we unknowingly project our inner tension onto those around us, which only adds to the strain in our relationships. But here's the catch: sometimes, clarity requires a pause before action. Have you ever rushed into something the moment it felt right, only to realize later that you could have taken a more thoughtful approach? Don't be afraid to take a step back, even if it feels like you're moving in reverse. Reassessing old plans or revisiting past decisions can be exactly what you need to set yourself up for greater success. Remember, stepping back isn't a setback, it's a way to ensure you're heading in the right direction with full confidence. If you've noticed a bit of tension building in your relationships lately, maybe some disagreements or a sense of friction, this is the perfect moment to dial it back and aim for quality over quantity in your interactions. Think about it. When was the last time a heated debate left you feeling truly satisfied or closer to the other person? More often than not, it just leads to frustration on both sides. The Sun in Mercury and Libra are gently encouraging you to prioritize diplomacy and harmony. Instead of pushing your point or trying to win the argument, try listening with an open heart. Seek common ground and approach discussions with a mindset of collaboration rather than competition. Have you ever had a moment where simply pausing to listen helped you resolve a conflict more easily than you expected? When you approach conversations with patience, you create space for understanding, and that's when real progress is made. So, as you navigate the day, think about how you can bring more balance into your interactions. Whether it's with friends, family, or colleagues, try to lead with empathy and openness. This not only strengthens your relationships but also fosters an atmosphere where everyone feels heard and valued. How are you feeling today? Have you experienced any moments of clarity or a sense of balance starting to return? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Drop a comment below and share what brings you peace or how you're working to create harmony in your life this month. Let's support each other on this journey.